everybody, we're back. You know, my first guest tonight from the American Pie movies, Road Trip, and Dude, Where's My Car? Starting Wednesday, he can be seen in the brand new movie, Bulletproof Monk. Please welcome Seann William Scott. Thanks for being here.
I'm glad to be here.
You know, it's funny. I was talking earlier in the show about the title "Dude, Where's My Car?" and how much I love that title. And then I heard a rumor, true story, about 6 months ago that you guys were going to do a sequel to "Dude, Where's My Car?" and it was going to be called "Seriously, Dude, Where's My Car?" And again, I thought, okay, that title's better than the first title.
I love the title, but I have no idea what they're talking about. Because all of a sudden, everybody's been like, "Oh, here you've been doing you're going to do the sequel to Dude, Where's My Car?" And I was like, "You're out of your rabbit-ass minds. I ain't doing a sequel to Dude, Where's My Car?" I mean, I love the movie, and I'm glad that a lot of stoners like it, but I think you're going to have to do some pretty hard drugs to enjoy the sequel, you know?
I just think I would go yeah.
Whoa, that guy.
Yeah, the Pootie Tang guy will just watch anything. Yeah,
he's like Jason Biggs, by the way.
He does. He's got a Jason Biggs quality, yeah. Now, that's a good thing. Yeah, people hear it. Oh, what does that mean?
No, I love him.
I love you.
I love the statue.
The statue it's sad now. It's on its side, but
sexy, kind of. But you know.
What are you saying?
No. We're friends, right? But I'm just saying, man.
That's the most asexual statue I've ever seen in my life.
I always thought, well, okay, what was the next question, man?
We'll talk later.
Right.
You're a single guy, all right? You're starring in a lot of huge movies. The women must be very forward with you. Is that the case? They must be very aggressive.
Well, in the beginning, you know, when American Pie came out, I think they're a little horrified when they saw me because they were like, "Oh, it's the crazy guy," you know. And then, but I'd always get like the frat guys that came up to me and they're like, "Hey, Stifler, let's have a shot." Blah blah blah. I was like, "Oh, cool." It's not quite what I thought, you know. When I did the movie.
You wanted the ladies on your side, yeah.
And then the ladies, you know, like eventually they looked at me like Pretty Woman, but the male version. They were like, "I think I could change him," like a little project, you know. And
that's the best thing. That's a great scam to pull in a way, is to act like a wounded deer that needs help, and they can reform you. You know,
it didn't work though. You know, it wasn't like I was Leonardo DiCaprio. I was like, you know, like eventually they were like, okay, they start grabbing me and stuff, which was fine. But then I was like,
grabbing you
dance,
like this,
monkey, dance, and I just did whatever they told me to do. You know, did that make any sense at all?
Women?
That didn't make any sense.
You said women went from grabbing you to saying dance, monkey, dance.
I just eventually did whatever they told me to do.
Who are these women? Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's my problem.
I think when women tell you to dance, monkey, dance, you gotta dance.
You gotta dance, man.
Now, you just did a film with Christopher Walken. And I have to say, of all the people I've interviewed over the years on this show, he's one of the most fun people to talk to because anything he says just comes out as weird and compelling. No matter what he's saying.
He's great. I mean, I was so scared. You know, I think the first thing he said to me, I was like, Hey, Miss Christopher Walken, how you doing? He's like, "Hey, dude." I was like, "Oh, awesome. I love this guy."
He said, "Dude, that's great."
Yeah. It sounded a little weird, but, you know, much better than when I did it in the movie.
Right.
But then one day he came over to, the movies with The Rock, and he came over, he was like, "No, I can't do Christopher Walken's voice." And he was like, he goes, "The Rolling Stones are coming in concert this October." I was like, "Oh, cool. You want to go? Hey, Rock, you're the power guy. Well, you just call your publicist and we'll get tickets." He's like, "You know, Keith Richards lives in my town in Connecticut or something where they don't..." "Oh, hey." And then he goes, "Where they don't sell alcohol." And he's like, "It's weird to see this rock star showing up at the grocery store around midnight buying a loaf of bread."
Right.
Which is weird to talk about. And I was like, okay. And I was like, "Oh, yeah. Well, this would be great. Let's go to the concert. When did you say they're coming to concert?" He's like, "This October." And I was like, "Dude, it's November." And he's like, "Oh, yeah." And he walked away. And then like an hour later, he came back and he goes, just out of nowhere, he's like, "Sometimes I get October and November mixed up." I was like, all right.
Wow. That's why.
Cool,
he's probably confused, like why no one comes over on Thanksgiving. I'm so confused. Now, I remembered you saying that you would never do American Pie 3, even if they offered you $20 million. You said you would not do American Pie 3, and now I hear that you're making American Pie 3.
Yeah, I couldn't help it. The script was awesome. I didn't get $20 million, I'll tell you that much. But yeah, well, I was doing Bulletproof Monk, and I'm psyched about the movie, and I knew I was going to do the movie with Christopher Walken and The Rock. And then I got the script, and my agent called me. He's like, they wrote American Pie 3. I was like, I don't know. We got lucky with the first two. I love them. That's the only reason why I have a career, but let's just leave it as it is. And then I read the script, and it was awesome. And so we just finished it. It's by far the best one, and so...
Is it, I mean, I don't know.
Horror. I had to do it.
That's a great quote. That's a great quote to be taken for you, you know?
Yeah.
I'm a
I've
whore.
got a lot of them on this show right now. You look sexy in the statue.
Yeah,
I'm a whore. Dance, monkey, dance.
Monkey dance.
Doing real good here.
You couldn't have summed up an interview better.
Thanks, man.
Bulletproof Monk, we have a clip here. What do we need to know about this movie to understand the clip?
Okay, well, the movie is, you guys got to see it. It's got something for everybody. It's a lot of action. It's a buddy comedy.
It's you and Chow Yun-Fat.
Chow Yun-Fat, who's fantastic. And it's the first movie he's done since Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. And the clip is, he's eating this bowl of Cocoa Puffs. I'm trying to punch him and kick him, and I can't touch him at all.
Okay.
So we're another clip. It's another great line for me in the show.
Let's watch it. Let's take a look at this clip from Bulletproof Monk.
For someone who says he wants to kick my figures, you do a lot of talking.
Oh, really? Well, I warned you, old man. Oh, got a little quickness in you, don't you? Okay.
He didn't even spill his Cocoa Puffs. That's a man that likes his Cocoa Puffs.
He likes his cereal.
Was he a cool guy to hang around with?
He was so great, you know. It was a total dream come true. And I tried to pull the Christopher Walken thing with him. I was trying to get him to say dude, and when he did it, it just sounded a little weird. So
yeah, I like how your whole goal in life is to get everyone to say dude. You could meet the Queen of England and you'd be like, just say dude.
Say dude for me, please.
And then I'll go away. Yeah. All right, Bulletproof Monk opens on Wednesday, and that's a hilarious clip. Seann William Scott, thanks for being here.
Thank you very much.
Very cool to have you. Luis Guzman coming up. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. That was really fun. Everybody, we're back. Great show tonight. Some excellent shows next week. You got to watch. We got some amazing guests coming up, including Nathan Lane, Ray Liotta, Lisa Kudrow, Sean Astin, Tina Fey, Harry Connick Jr., much, much more. So watch those shows. Those will be good shows. You'll watch those shows.
Yeah.
We'll send you tapes.
I'll be here. I'll watch here.
You'll just watch them here. Good. Plus, this is really exciting. Starting April 22nd, we are going to have the White Stripes as our musical guest for the entire week, every single night. That's going to be a really cool week, so watch. Dude, that's awesome.
That is awesome.
Now, as I've been mentioning...